Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 2 of my part of the Let's Play YouTuber's Succession playthrough. We are currently 18 years old, so hopefully plenty more years to control this character. Since we're out of all wars, I'm hoping that we can actually do something kind of fun, like, you know, actually have an ambition or something. But we're going to head the troops over here, just get them kind of preemptively there, because I'm about to revoke this county. Apparently, Slavics have to worry about vassal levies being raised. We haven't reformed the religion yet, have we? I doubt it. Out of curiosity, where are our holy sites? We have one here, which we control. We have this one here, which Poland apparently currently has control over. And we've got this temple up here. We've got one here. And where was that final one? Way down there. Wow. That is pretty darn far away. So we're probably not going to get all 5. If we did reform, I think probably the easiest ones to acquire would maybe be here or here. We've already got basically 2. Poland's just going to have to keel over soon and die. We have another duchy we could create. I don't have any territory there myself, so I do think I'm going to create it. I want the extra prestige. This character's a maimed marshal. Yeah, we'll make the maimed marshal who's going to die. Actually, he's going to die soon. Prefer to make a younger character who's not going to die soon. This character's not very strong, but we'll make him the duke, just so that he, the other character doesn't die. Okay, so now we've got 3 dukes beneath us. We're about to revoke this county, which means I'll probably have to give away one of these ones, but we're going to clean up our borders a bit with this plot. Still, again, I don't, my character, maybe he had canceled an ambition or something right before I started playing as him, something like that. Alright, let's send that revoke county plot. She'll probably refuse. Oh, actually, she actually said yes. Rather than risking civil war, tearing the realm apart. Yeah, right. I have decided to give in to your demand and hand my title over to you. So now she's unlanded, and now notice how she ends up going underneath this Chief Gossamer, who is a count underneath High Chief Carol, who is underneath the King of Poland. So she just left our court with 204 gold, and now she lives with Poland. That's the only real cost to doing something like that, so it's kind of unfortunate, but we're going to succeed in our plot, which, oh, for some reason that freed up my ambition. That's strange. Plots and ambitions are separate. Why would that happen? Oh well. We still don't have a direct child heir, so I think I am going to take the ambition to have a son. This gives you a hidden modifier of plus 25% fertility, so that should help us to create a child. We can also have some concubines, which, I don't know about you, but I like me some concubines. Let's see if we have any prisoners, maybe. Easiest way to do it, I think, is to go to here, go to diplomacy, take concubine, and yeah, we've got a 47-year-old brilliant strategist that we could take as a concubine. You don't really get any benefit out of her. She's too old to have children, and she's not from a big house enough. A big enough house to actually get prestige. We could just take this courtier. I would like, preferably, to have courtiers who have, like, genetic traits. But, just in case, we'll take one concubine, make sure we have a child. I don't think it's going to be an issue, considering we've got the Grey Eminence modifier, plus 10%. We've also got my wife's Midas Touched modifier, and I have the ambition to take to make a son, so... We can plot to murder all these characters because we are their direct heir, but I don't really want to kill them. I mean, I'm okay with them being in charge, except for maybe this woman. Let's go check her out. So we got a woman in charge of this Yatvyagi county. So yeah, I could see her dying. That'd be fine. I'm a charismatic negotiator, so hopefully these people will join me. Oh, geez, her spymaster loves her. It's rather unfortunate. This guy, the easiest way to find someone that you can actually get to come to your side is you look for someone who has a plus next to the target and a negative next to you, because then a gold gift will flip it. It takes the negative for you and turns it into a positive, which makes this character very easy to bribe. So for 20 gold, we can get him almost on our side. Shoot, he's kind of stubborn. That's unusual. Alright, well, there goes that plan. Well, let's not worry about it for now then. It's only 20 gold. Over our domain limit because we just revoked that county. That is part of our capital though. Very small capital duchy. We might need to relocate to a larger duchy. Gosh, this one's just 2 as well. Is that right? It's just 2 counties? And it's not even part of this one. Jeez, these duchies are terrible. Okay, this one has 3 sub-holdings. This one only has 2. Holstein is actually a very good county. I usually like it. But, let's get rid of Dolomiki. Despite the fact that it earns more, it is part of a duchy that I have no control, or just a single county from. Alright, so back to this screen here. We'll find another character, Pomeranian Slavic. Go ahead and we'll give away Dolomiki. Okay, that puts it below the domain limit, so we're good. Means we don't need our levy anymore. I don't believe... Do we have mercenaries up? I didn't even check. We do. Let's disband the regular levy. I have a ton of men right now. We have also tons of people we can attack. We have a subjugation for Denmark war that we could do. That is quite a bit of land. I understand from watching Shen's Let's Play that Denmark decided to attack us, which seems rather foolish, if you ask me. But outside of Denmark, which Denmark has 24 holdings, Poland has 30. So if I had to use a Casus Belli, our lifetime Casus Belli, I'd probably rather do it on Poland. Not to mention they have an extra holy site. And it's already Slavic. A lot of that religious, you can see here, a lot of this is already... I'm on the map mode, but for some reason it's not showing Slavic anywhere. I don't know why. But that color, that tan color, is already Slavic, so this would be good territory to take over. So yeah, let's check out Poland's army. They're my ally, I think. Or they were just defending us in a holy war, but whatever. Subjugation of Poland! Let's do it! We've already got the mercenaries raised, so we're going to keep them up. Gotta make something. This guy's personal holdings are all along our border, so let's actually come back here, 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 go like that, and we're good to go. We have a hugely huge advantage. 7,700 men compared to his like 3,000. Not to mention, if we really need to, we could call the Severians into it. I don't really want to do. Okay, so you get the most war score for attacking your enemy's direct holdings. So these 4 counties are worth the most. I'd like to siege those first. Not to mention, he's very likely to raise the levy from his own personal holdings, which means there's a smaller garrison than, say, in one of his vassals' holdings, where he'll still have the levy. So they're easier to siege, plus they're worth more war score. So we're going to crush the army with this flank, or this group of men. I'm going to chase them around before they can unite, and then I'm going to set up smaller armies to sit on his own personal domain. And I'm not going to do any assaulting because, I don't know, we just don't really have a good enough ratio. Plus they get that huge boost to garrison size. 70% increased garrison. So I just think that in general, assaults are going to be a bad idea. Oh, looks like he might have hired some mercenaries. So to scare them off... Oh, shoot, I unpaused it. Okay, never mind. We're going to have to go fight him now. Put our best commanders in charge. Let's send them over to there to help out, and we'll send this to the capital. And fortunately, the travel time is like nothing, and we've already got them here. I, with my fantastic martial score of 4, am apparently in the middle of this battle. And we are losing. It's unfortunate. At least I didn't get bopped in the head or anything. It'd be a rather short succession period, wouldn't it? Got the major river crossing, which is unfortunate, but I think we'll be okay. Plus these battles are worth quite a bit. Oh, it's too bad we lost that first one. 17% is unfortunate. My half-sister, who I am currently educating, shall be moderate, or temperate. Okay, so we've won. Let's go ahead and chase him down one more time. This is the capital, so it's worth the absolute most. We'll have that 1,800 stack sit there. And actually, let's see, we need 300 men here. We need 300 here. Let's split this up. Actually, sorry, never mind, that's mercenaries. So let's just leave the mercenaries there. Take these 52 over here. I kind of like to have mercenaries separate, just because then I can kind of coordinate things a little bit better. Looks like he's just now finally decided, okay, crap, I need to maybe raise my vassals' direct levy. The AI is really dumb, actually. I mean, like, they wait until the last minute sometimes to actually get all of the potential army that they could have. Which is a big mistake. Because he needed the whole thing right away. But he didn't even call it. Okay, Diviner's dead. Let's take this one. Have her... Do we really need to worry about our opinion with these guys? Not too much. Short rain penalty will go away soon. Let's go ahead and proselytize. We'll try to convert the Norse, get some more defensive territory. Apparently Poland is actually fighting against... What's that all about? Are you guys fighting each other? Huh. While he's being subjugated, his own vassals are fighting each other. That's pretty funny. Now, unfortunately, when 1.10 came out, you could actually declare unlimited subjugation wars with the ambition to become a king. And you could declare a subjugation on any pagan once every 10 years. Now it's just once per lifetime. So once per... This is my only subjugation of another pagan that I'll be able to do. So that's the main reason I chose Poland. I wanted to get the most from it. This is really annoying, this vassal levies raised too long thing. The Norse pagans don't have to deal with that at all. My daughter was born, my niece. Born to my half-sister and some courtier. Apparently my half-sister is married matrilineally to some dude. So we have to, you know, another Z Rujani, which is apparently our family name. And things are going kind of slow, but we are sieging through all of his primary land, so that should net us a ton of war score very soon. In fact, we'll even go speed 4 for a bit. Just because it's going to take a while to siege through everything. Speaking of siege, can we get some siege equipment? Or maybe even shipbuilding. We're not Norse, so I guess ships don't matter that much. Let's get siege equipment. We can usurp a duchy. Why would we want to do that? We can already do a conquest, so it's not really worth paying the money for it. If we take that guy's last title, the duchy gets destroyed. And then what ends up happening is, like if I usurp the duchy, notice how it costs me 170 gold roughly, but I only get 50 prestige. If I just attack her in a conquest, the duchy gets destroyed, then I can create it, and then I get 200 prestige for the same cost. So there's no point in really usurping it. Not to mention it put me over my duchy limit. You can only have 2, and I think I already have 2. Yep. Although that is a 3-county duchy, which I might want to move to at some point. Taking the capital, so now we'll move on to the next weakest county with the most income. For whatever reason, income seems to matter more for actual war score, so we will go to 260. This county's weaker. We'll go there. And move that army to there. Not bad, doing just fine. He'll surrender. He'll have to surrender soon. This army can go to here. I'll make my Princess Praise Slav into a kind little girl. Just like me. I'm such a nice person. My wife is pregnant. Fantastic. That's about time. Took her a few years. Okay. So what does this thing do? Celebrate the fertility god and the coming spring with a great festival. So it needs to be before August and at least May. So it's a summer type thing. So as soon as this war is over, let's commit to doing that next. And I might need to go beat that army up real quick. Yeah, I can spare probably spare about 700 men from here. Oh, nope, not that many. Okay, combine. We need to leave about 900. So let's send 600 over there just to go scare him off. Hey, kind generation friend. He sent a priest for me to ransom. Or execute. I wonder if we actually need to have prisoners for this. I should stop. I really should stop leading battles. I'm gonna end up getting killed. Hey, some technology. That's nice. Okay, so we have our firstborn son, and look at that. What are the chances he's a genius? Well, how does that even happen? My wife and I, neither of us are geniuses. It just happens to be a genius. That's fantastic. Here you go, Quill. Let's just call him Quill. We'll drop the 18. I think everybody knows who Quill is. Did I accidentally click you off? Why are we not winning? There we go. What are the chances of that? Quill happens to be a genius. My very first boy. I'm excited about that. And we achieved our ambition. Now, I don't want to have more kids, really, because we've got Gavelkind succession. So let's work on learning next. Try to get the extra 100 prestige for achieving that ambition. What, you surrender? Fantastic. Alright, well that was easy. We just gained 30 holdings. So, alright, I'm going to wrap this one up here, and in the next video we'll handle giving out titles and seeing where we're going to go from here. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.